I was actually doing a professional development course for some teachers in our district on motivation and what motivates kids. And so I Googled motivation, and Fred Jones came up. So, and as I read through all of his information on there, it just sounded so sensible, and that's right on. That's what we need.
We implemented it in the district with just our incoming teachers to our district, about 25. And it spread from there as they went back to their buildings and started talking about this great program. And our mentor teachers, we gave access to the program that we're working with our new teachers as well. And they went back and all wanted more. So we've expanded our implementation to where next year, all 17 of our schools, we should have trained all of our teachers at their request.
My principal, Dr. Tracy Loatman, introduced Fred Jones to me when I was talking about some of my frustrations I was experiencing in class as a first-year teacher. And she just raved about it, just thought that this was the perfect fix for any teachers that were having a little bit of difficulty. So I said, oh, fine, I trust her, she's fabulous, I'm gonna try it out. So she had the tools for teaching, the toolbox, and we sat down together and watched the tapes and had the discussions. I had the opportunity to also take those home and watch those more privately to reflect a little bit on what was or wasn't happening in class. And from there, I implemented it in my classroom. It was beautiful, absolutely beautiful. When I began to implement the tools for teaching in my classroom, it literally changed my life. Not just the life of my own life, being able to have more flexibility in what time I went home or how late I went to bed, what I took home. It changed the life of my students. My instructional time skyrocketed. We spent more time learning than we did, than I did managing the classroom or any behavior concerns that came up. So it literally changes lives. And I don't want to be a preacher, but it does. It works miracles. Before I used it, I spent a good amount of time trying to figure out what I was doing or what I wasn't doing wrong. And as soon as I snapped those tools into place, magic happened. And my students immediately responded to what I was doing in class. And as long as I remained consistent with what those philosophies were, we just moved seamlessly from one subject to another subject, and the magic just continues to happen today.
A lot more consistency with behavior in the classroom. Teachers less stressed, more calm, more focused on getting discipline before instruction. So that whole structural setup that you learn from Fred Jones.
The results that we're seeing, we did a survey with our teachers and asking them how effective our professional development had been, and we asked them whether the professional development that we'd provided had had any impact on their professional practice. And 90% of our teachers said that Fred Jones had had either a moderate or a high impact on their teaching and instructional practices.
I would say go to one of the Fred Jones workshops, get the materials, start their study groups, and start with the willing people that want to do it, because it'll spread like wildfire. You can't make teachers do it, you can't make parents do it, but they can't help but want that knowledge when they hear the good things that come out of it.